Good evening, viewers, and you're watching the debate with me, Shavan Sen. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a super prime time max with 3 debates that are coming to you tonight. First, debate number 1 at 8 p.m. We've been saying this right from day one. Is there an operation cover-up? It is now confirmed that from the very first beginning, when the case surfaced, there was an attempt to pass this off as a suicide case. Why exactly did Mamata's aide really save those who were accused in this case? That's debate number 1 tonight. Debate number 2, yet another attempt that was made by many that the foreign hand was our figment of imagination. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, Manipur Chief Minister has come on record to say that yes, there is a foreign hand. That's debate number 2 coming up at 8:30 p.m. and at 9 p.m. Is this a drama, as the BJP really calls in, with the Chief Minister now saying that he's willing to resign? Questions being raised, why did he not do it earlier? That's at 9 p.m. Let's take a look at the headlines we're tracking at this hour. Republic accesses clincher CBI remand copy. It is now confirmed former principal of RG Corps was indeed pushing the suicide theory. After relentless calls for transparency, doctors agree with meet with Mamata. They are being accompanied by stenographers after the Mamata administration agreed to their demand of recording the minutes of meeting. Junior doctors say every comment at the meeting will be recorded and made available to the public.
I, from the very beginning, claiming that the crisis in Manipur is not a mere law and order. It is with the hand of the outsider. So it has proved. I appreciate the Assam Rifles.
In a big exclusive conversation with Republic Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren Singh has confirmed the foreign hand in Manipur violence. Says case has been handed to the NIA. After a key huddle in Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal's residence, all eyes are now on who the next Chief Minister face is going to be. Top sources say Atishi, Gopal Rai, Manish Sisodia are being considered as front runners. The Chief Minister is also set to meet the Delhi Lieutenant Governor tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, for tonight, debate number 1, viewers, we come back to the Kolkata RG Corps horror. Tonight, I come with more documents, ladies and gentlemen, that not only shows to a larger conclusive extent that there is merit to the alleged cover-up and the allegation of the Kolkata police in the Abhaya case, but also that Kolkata police has more questions to answer than we initially thought. The matter is of the manner in which the case was reported from the start. Republic has been leading the entire investigation in the alleged cover-up bid in the Abhaya case, and we have told you right from the start, there is a clear attempt to paint the case as a suicide case in a bid to mislead the entire investigation, and that too from the start. Well, tonight, let me show you with some conclusive documents that further reinforce the alleged cover-up angle in the Abhaya case. In the remand copy for the ex-RG Corps principal Sandip Ghosh, the Central Bureau of Investigation, in fact, has made some scathing allegations against Sandip Ghosh. The CBI has questioned the reluctance of Sandip Ghosh to register the FIR after Abhaya's case came to light. And this is what the CBI says. This is not something that I am saying. CBI says that he did not even try to get an FIR lodged immediately. Rather, a new theory of suicide was introduced, which is not possible as per the external injury visible on the body of the victim that was undressed at the lower part. Let me also show you another document. In a short while from now, we'll put out the details of it. That shows the extent to which there was an attempt to downplay this entire hideous crime. The CBI goes on to allege that Sandip Ghosh got in touch with Tala police station's officer in charge, Abhijit Mondal, that too around 10 o'clock in the morning. That was minutes after he was already told that the body was found. ladies and gentlemen, who exactly was being protected? And for those who have really been questioning the investigation that has been carried out by Republic Bangla, have an answer tonight. For those who have also been saying that the Kolkata police has perhaps carried out an investigation as per what the Scotland Yard would have, there is an answer to that also, ladies and gentlemen, because 2 arrests that have been made by the Central Bureau of Investigation punches holes into the entire narrative that has been peddled by Kolkata police and, of course, the Mamata government. Today, there is an entire public movement that's taking place in the state of West Bengal, and what we see on the streets of Kolkata is this. A brazen chief minister ends up giving an ultimatum to the very protesting doctors by saying that, look here, this is the final meeting that I'm going to have with you. This at a time when the chief minister appears to be completely clueless about the growing anger on the streets of Kolkata, and the entire nation comes together demanding justice for Abhay. Take a look at this report and then we begin the debate.
Republic Special Investigation Team has cracked wide open the cover-up attempt by Mamta's man Sandip Ghosh in the Abhaya rape and murder case. Republic has exclusively accessed a CBI remand copy. The remand note furnishes some explosive details that has furthered the doubts on Mamta, her police and the RG administration. According to the CBI remand note, Sandip Ghosh was indeed involved in the cover-up bid. The former principal of RG Hospital peddled the suicide theory and even tried to downplay the crime. The doctors had furnished an 8-point demand before Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee.
दूसरा चीज़ यही है कि हमारा जो डिमांड्स है पहले सीबीआई से पहले जो डिमांड है वो सीबीआई से है क्योंकि ट्रांसपेरेंट एंड इम्पार्शियल इन्वेस्टिगेशन के लिए जिन जिन डिपार्टमेंटल ऑफिशियल्स का इन्वॉल्वमेंट दिखा गया है पुलिस एंड हेल्थ का, वो सभी डिपार्टमेंटल हेड्स को इमीडिएट रिमूव करना पड़ेगा, अपसारित करना पड़ेगा. पुलिस कमिश्नर जो है और जो डिप्टी कमिश्नर नॉर्थ और डिप्टी कमिश्नर सेंट्रल, इसका डायरेक्ट कॉन्नाइवेंस है इस घटना से, कवर अप से. ये जूनियर डॉक्टर्स लोग जो मांग रहे हैं और उनका मांग पूरा करना है. आज ही शाम को फिर तीसरी बार के लिए बुलाया गया चीफ मिनिस्टर्स का रेसिडेंस में 5 बजे. अगर वो जाए उसका पूरा ट्रांसपेरेंसी के साथ मीटिंग होना चाहिए. मेडिकल काउंसिल को डिसॉल्व करना ये वेस्ट बंगाल गवर्नमेंट से हमारा डिमांड है. हमारी राज्य सरकार उसको पुलिस को इस्तेमाल करके सारी जगह पे जो पीसफुल प्रोटेस्टर्स है उसके ऊपर वो फायरिंग कर रहे हैं.
Yet another piece of evidence has emerged in Republic's back-to-back exclusive news breaks. The medical superintendent and vice principal of RG Kar had allegedly penned a letter to the West Bengal Health Department. In that letter, mentioned is a phone call that was made by Associate Professor Sumit Roy that was made to the Tala police station. During the phone call to the Tala police station, Sumit Roy spoke about a body of a second-year student being found. No mention of rape, no mention of murder, despite the body being found in a semi-naked state. This after the CBI on Saturday arrested former principal of RG Kar Sandip Ghosh and the SHO of Tala police station Abhijit Mondal. The cover-up is completely exposed and protesters have refused to succumb to Mamta's lip service. After much reluctance, the junior doctors have finally agreed to meet the Bengal Chief Minister. But the question is, will Mamata ensure transparency and meet the demands of junior doctors?
Shubhankar, what really happened to the Scotland Yard kind of investigation that was carried out by the Kolkata police? The officer in charge could not even recognize a cognizable crime. A delay in filing an FIR for almost about 14 hours. On record, the CBI now says that there was a deliberate attempt to tamper with the evidence. I believe there were some lessons that they had learned from the Scotland Yard special training that the Kolkata police had taken.
Is the question to me?
Yes, Shubhankar, that was a question for you because I believe that you've been defending the Kolkata police for a very long time. And of course, with Mamata government actually saying that, look here, this was the best investigation that could have been carried out.
No, let me give a clear picture of it. First one, I'm no one to defend the police station, the one you're calling Tala, it is Tala police station where actually it is the case is under. Secondly, I'm no one to actually play the role of CBI, or I don't have any collaboration with CBI, which maybe possibly the Republic might be having. I don't have any consent to it.
No,
so I cannot
here
say
we
that
raised,
about a matter.
just to remind you, Shubhankar, just to remind you, first of all, we were the ones who had raised this question as to why was there a delay in even questioning Sandip Ghosh for the longest time. That question was also asked to the Central Bureau of Investigation. So before you basically pass your sermons, let me just correct you there, that while you would actually simply pass off the failed botched up investigation of the Kolkata police as a Scotland Yard kind of an investigation, the reality is this, Shubhankar, that they had botched this up right from the word go.
No, I don't have any doubt about the capacity and the ability that you and your channel might be having in this. But I get really surprised where these all capabilities go and these vanishes. The Sherlock Holmes theories and the quality of the best. I think you guys are much more. I can equate you with.
Answer my question. Answer my direct question, Shubhankar.
Where does it go? Where
isn't it
to any other state?
Isn't it simple
Anyways,
common sense?
I won't go into the water boundary. No, I'm not going into water boundary. Please, I'm not.
There is no water boundary. Did you or did you not? Did you or did you not, Shubhankar? Shubhankar, tell me something. Did it not raise a concern that when the man who was at the helm of affairs was told that at 9:58 in the morning that a dead body has been found, and what happens? 4 minutes later, calls up the officer in charge and then does not even insist an FIR to be registered. Tell me exactly, who exactly was he really saving?
Now, this is one particular point. This question has been going on since ages now. Let me, now this is up to the CBI to bring it on the
they have brought it on. Dr. Subodhno, now it is very clear. Dr. Subodhno, Shubhankar, I'll tell you why. For those who said that this was our figment of imagination, for those who questioned the entire investigation that was carried out by Republic Bangla, today have egg on their face simply because, Dr. Subodhno, if you remember in the multiple conversations that we have had in the past, we raised this. We said that there is a cover-up. We said that there was someone who is being protected, and that is now clear. The fact that 9:58 Sandip Ghosh was told within minutes, calls up the officer in charge, but takes over 30 minutes to even get an unnatural death to be registered. That is a clear case of what is really happening, what really happened in those, what we've been calling mystery 40 minutes. Dr. Subodhno. We'll try and just reconnect with Dr. Subodhno.
From the Doctors Associations, the criminal lectures and the health syndicate, the ruling political dispensation is running across the state of West Bengal. And, an attempt to shield the actual perpetrators, to cover up the incidents, and to tamper the evidence are so evident as broad daylight that nobody can refuse it.
No, but Anirban does not agree. Anirban does not agree.
So
Anirban also does not agree because if I remember correctly, Dr. Subodhno,
because they may be part of the.
So I don't understand. I don't understand one thing. I don't understand. Look at this. Look at the sequence of events, ladies and gentlemen. The officer in charge of Tala police station, who has been arrested by the Central Bureau of Investigation. Anirban, hear me out. The list of crimes, alleged crimes that were committed by the officer in charge. Abhijit Mondal allegedly mentioned wrong facts in the GD entry that was made. Abhijit Mondal failed to even recognize that this was a cognizable crime. And what happens? You have a wrong case that was registered. He subsequently delayed by not even ascertaining victim's condition, issuing a death certificate in time. He failed to cordon off and protect the scene of crime, resulting in tampering of evidence. He allegedly caused unnecessary delay of 2 days in seizure of Sanjay Roy's belongings. He hurried the cremation. He failed to ensure the FIR was registered despite having received telephonic information. So, Anirban, there was this entire PR campaign that was essentially done by the Trinamool Congress. Just to refresh your, rejog your memory on this, that the Trinamool Congress essentially said that, look here, fantastic investigation done by Mr. Vineet Goyal and his team. So much so that the CBI is only reinforcing what the Kolkata police has found out. What really happened to that entire PR machinery? Over the last 2 days, they seem to be completely silent, because now the reality is this, that Mamata's closest aide, Dr. Sandip Ghosh, is in the custody of the Central Bureau of Investigation.
Okay, I sincerely feel sorry for the fact that no person on this panel seems to be aware of the medico-legal process that there is. The details of
Kindly
the remand
enlighten us,
copy,
Anirban.
according to the report. Yeah.
Care to enlighten us?
Yes, I will. If the details of the remand copy of the CBI that you are displaying on the picture on the screen, they are true, then I'm very sorry to disappoint you all that even if the OC of Tala PS is actually part of a cover-up, even if truly he is a part of the cover-up, the CBI will miserably fail to prove that in the trial court.
How do you know
Believe
that?
me, I'll tell you why. Believe me, I am by profession, I'm a criminal lawyer. Putting up, I'll give you 2 examples. I won't take much time. First of all, they have said that the Tala OC, the Tala PS OC, had reached the place of occurrence after 57 minutes of receiving the information. That is, say, 1 hour.
That is Kolkata Police's own admission. Just for your information, if you are not aware, I believe that you must have gone through that entire PR drive that the Kolkata police went through by putting out, I think, the multiple pages of the sequence of events and said that, look here, what we have done. They themselves admitted 1 hour delay. The scene of crime was not even cordoned off. It is their own admission. We are not saying it. CBI is not saying it.
I'm giving you
Kolkata
2 examples first. Regarding the 1 hour delay that you are referring to as delay, that after receiving the information of something has happened in the RG hospital, the OC reached the place of occurrence after 57 minutes of receiving the information. If somebody wants the trial court to believe that this is in fact a proof of somebody's connivance in the cover-up,
Tuhin, did you hear me correctly?
They are kidding. Number 1.
Tuhin, am I not audible to? Am I just not? Am I just inaudible to Anirban? Because Tuhin may have also heard what I just mentioned. Anirban, hear me out. Hear me out.
Shravan,
57 minutes that you are talking about, I'm not understanding here. Just forget about the CBI. Forget about the CBI because you don't believe in their investigation. You said that, okay, it will not even stand the scrutiny of the trial court. I am simply saying, isn't it true? Isn't it true that the Kolkata police themselves admitted that for 1 hour, the scene of crime was left unattended? Isn't that true?
Whether that is true or not, I do not know.
I'm not saying Kolkata police is saying that.
I'm referring to the particular 2 points. And number 2, that it was misreported in the GD entry, that it was reported that unconscious body was found. If I'm not very wrong, that was the writing in the GD entry. Medical legal process says that unless and until a proper doctor
Tuhin does not agree. Tuhin does not agree.
Sorry?
Tuhin does not agree. Tuhin is countering you. Tuhin is countering you with more facts now coming in.
The police
can I
has to
make my
register
point
it
now,
as an
please? Tuhin, go
unconscious
ahead.
body unless and until a proper death
Shravan, the
certificate is issued by a proper
TMC
doctor.
must
That
be
is the medical
really,
legal
the
process.
TMC must be having a very perverted sense of humor to compare Kolkata police with Scotland Yard, because the kind of cover-up that they have enacted over here should actually,
They were just
bring
short
them
of.
closer to a criminal gang.
They were just short of.
The sad part is that,
In fact, Tuhin, they were just short of
every
handing
day,
over
allow me to
medals
speak,
to the
please. Allow me
Kolkata
to speak,
police.
please.
They were just short of. They were just short of actually
Yes,
saying
and
that
that
this
is why
is the
I
best
say they have a
investigation.
perverted sense of humor. They must be delusional. Allow me to speak, please. I've been very patient. Don't
Anirban and
get into
Shubhankar,
this
we'll
hectic match
get
over here.
Okay, Tuhin.
This is not this is not TMC office, so please behave yourself. Shravan, every day new incriminating information keeps coming to the fore, which makes it seem more and more that Mamata Banerjee is personally invested in the case. Have you heard the fresh allegations, the fresh statement which has been made by the parents of the victim? The cremation was forced upon them. The cremation was forced upon them by the officer in charge of the Tala police station, the same person whom Mamata Banerjee had went out of her way to defend.
Now the breaking
she was
news.
Personally anguished when he was not
the
given
breaking news that is coming on the cremation. The breaking news on the cremation is this, Tuhin and Shubhankar. I'll just add to it. I'll just add to a quick fact on this. I'll add a quick fact.
In the house outside the house of the victim's parents when the cremation was taking place.
In fact, this is what the parents have told the Central Bureau of Investigation.
And again, I'm not even getting into, allow me 30 more seconds.
Yeah.
And I'm not even getting into the fresh incriminating evidence that is emerging, around Sandip Ghosh. 200 answer sheets inside his house. What does that mean? He was presiding over an examination racket. We already know there are media reports. He was presiding over a 200 crore body part smuggling racket. And Mamata Banerjee is quietly presiding over all of these as the health minister and police and as the home minister of Bengal. Is it possible that in the heart of Calcutta, in RG hospital, such underbelly is unleashed on a regular basis and Mamata Banerjee would not be aware of it?
No, but what exactly is happening here? Tuhin, there is more startling facts that are emerging right now. 1 minute. Shubhankar can come in, but Dr. Shubharna, I want to also bring this up. Now, this is a letter that has been written by the medical superintendent cum vice principal of the RG Corps Medical. They say that as far as the FIR is concerned, as informed over the phone around 9:45 in the morning, Kolkata police, in that PR mechanism that they did, they said that 9:30 that it went in. What is happening? Between 9:30, when the body was found by the associate professor, at 9:30, and then at 10:10 in the morning. 10:10 is when the outpost of Tala police station is actually told. Now you please tell me, Shubhankar, what really happened between those 40 minutes? Isn't that a legitimate question to ask? Isn't it a legitimate question to ask? And if I'm not wrong, Kolkata police has actually said this to several journalists. Kolkata police has admitted that there is something that went amiss between 9:30 in the morning to about 10:10 in the morning. Something amiss. And today, the CBI has made it very clear before the Sialda court that officer in charge Abhijit Mondol, their suspect, was involved in tampering of evidence. Shubhankar and then Dr. Subharna Goswami.
If you allow me even to make one complete full sentence in your show, I'll be very thankful. Number one, I'm again repeating, I'm no one to defend the RG Corps hospital or Mr. Sanjay or Mr. Sandeep or anyone who is involved. I'm not sitting over here. I'm just giving you a perspective. Number one, I'm just being surprised that since the day this Abhaya case has happened, till date, it is, the NCRB report says four rapes, and every 15 minutes there is a rape. Until now, it is around 4,700 rapes since then.
No, is this some sort of a certificate?
You are not fighting the rape.
Is this some sort of a certificate?
You don't have a law still.
Now imagine.
You don't have a show.
Imagine, ladies and gentlemen, that's the kind of situation the moment you basically raise this question. Now, Shubhankar, that's very unfortunate. No, that's very unfortunate when you say that. Are you suggesting that those who are questioning the mishandling of this entire case is targeting Mamata Banerjee? The fact of the matter is this, Tuhin and Dr. Subharna, Isn't it true?
Yes, of course
Dr.
it is.
Goswami,
Yes,
Dr.
of course it
Goswami,
is.
please
That is
correct
the
me if
only
I'm wrong.
evidence
Yes.
to guide that.
Isn't it true that Dr. Sandip Ghosh, who has been arrested currently in the custody of the Central Bureau of Investigation, is someone who is considered to be close to the Trinamool Congress leaders? Isn't that true? Isn't it true that Dr. Sandip Ghosh carried out a recce, a
Within few
survey,
days you will
a
prove
survey
that
of the
if
scene of
Mamta
crime,
Banerjee caused
and
this.
then ordered, as I
That
understand,
means
as I
he will
ordered
prove
the
that Mamta
demolition,
Banerjee has
the
conspired
renovation
this
work. You please tell me, why will people not question? Why will people on the street of Kolkata not get angry at the mismanagement, at the mishandling of this entire case? And then you will come and tell us that, look here, the National Crime Record Bureau is basically indicating that so many rapes are taking place in the country, so why are we questioning it? Is that the kind of answer?
So
Dr. Subodhno, please tell our enlightened friends here, Shubhankar, that why exactly people are angry? Why exactly are the doctors angry?
Crime has no other. This is unique because on-duty lady doctor has been raped and killed brutally at her own hospital, and there is no such instance in the entire world. We asked the medical fraternity within the country and outside the country, but nobody could face a second instance of the same. The second thing is, if you follow the cascade of events of that day, after the body was discovered, it is full with discrepancies.
To find out the details about the nurse raped
You
in
cannot
Uttarakhand?
match the both.
I'm just
both
asking
the
Dr. Subodhno. Please, Dr. Subodhno. Even one point can you tell me?
Last on 9th September, the Chief Minister, Honorable Chief Minister, was asking the Chief Health Secretary why he has not taken action against the hospitals who was not admitting this Abhijit Mondal, that is OC Tala police station, when he was managing an illness. So who is shielding whom? It is
rather
evident as God
than
daylight.
Dr. Subodhno, unfortunately, what we witnessed, Anirban, and then Tuhin can come in. Anirban, rather than hearing out the protesting doctors, multiple attempts that they have actually made, and please tell me, why shouldn't they be basically asked for transparency in the case where they're saying that put out the minutes of the meeting, put out the videography of the meeting. You have a chief minister who's brazen enough to say here, look here, I'm being very kind, I'm forgiving, I'm not going to take any action against you. This went for over 30 days. The protesting doctors are on the streets of Kolkata demanding what the entire nation believes is fair in nature, but the chief minister turns a deaf ear.
Okay. Regarding the nature of forgiveness, how does it feel when you have the Amit Shah police in Delhi registering FIRs against doctors who actually protested in solidarity with the doctors in West Bengal, the protesting doctors in West Bengal? So the Amit Shah police was not very forgiving, right? The doctors in Delhi...
Tuhin wants to respond. Tuhin wants to
in
respond.
front of Nirman Bhavan, and they got FIR slapped against them.
I think let's not get into this. What about let's not, let's not shift from the core issue over here. In the last 5 days, it's a shame that Mamta Banerjee has not been able to have a proper meeting with the doctors. Why? Because her intentions are dubious. She does not want a meeting because she knows she has nothing. She has nothing to offer. She knows that her bluff will be called out. Shavan, the sad part over here, the sad part in this case is that the TMC top leadership and the CMO and the Chief Minister's office seem to be personally invested in the cover-up. They seem to be personally invested in the case, and that is why they are scared of a direct meeting with the doctors, which is why for the last 5 days she has been hoodwinking the meeting. My simple question, if she can land up at the protesting side unannounced and with the media entourage, what problem would she have for the meeting to be live streamed? She simply does not have the courage to have a meeting because she knows that she will be confronted. She knows that the links of Sandip Ghosh, the links that Sandip Ghosh has with TMC will stand exposed.
Whom the actually. Please enlighten us something about Mr. Prajwal Ravena as well. Please enlighten us something about the nurse who was raped in Uttarakhand. Can you tell me one point?
You know,
Mr.
I'm not
Sherlock
here
Holmes, can you tell me
to
one point?
answer to your gibberish.
Shubhankar.
Nobody
Shubhankar.
defended Ravenna. Ravenna is in jail.
Wouldn't it have been appropriate? Wouldn't it have been appropriate if the Chief Minister of the state, if the Chief Minister of the state, if the Chief Minister of the state was open enough to hear the grievances of the protesting doctors, Shubhankar? It's only an arrogant leader who would not hear the plea of the protesting doctors. And the unfortunate part is this. There is palpable anger on the streets of Kolkata, but the Chief Minister is not perhaps seeing the writing on the wall.
Set for the doctors to come in and discuss. But the doctors didn't turn up as if it was completely, you know, they were
Ladies and gentlemen,
and they were being
ladies and gentlemen, the deadlock continues. Okay. Thank you, gentlemen. The deadlock essentially continues here, and the Kolkata Commissioner is under intense scrutiny. We'll be continuing with our investigation, and we've been saying this from day one, that there is a cover-up, ladies and gentlemen, and we will uncover that.